Jesse Gunkel.
Welcome back. Well, we've got a few more days of this heat, and then we slowly transition away from it into a wetter pattern out there, and possibly even very soggy heading into the weekend. It all depends on what happens with Invest 92, that possible tropical disturbance in the northern Gulf. If that's the case, we could be seeing some heavy rain over the weekend, a lot of cloud cover, and that will quickly knock down our temperatures. But until then, at least until about Tuesday, Wednesday, our temperatures will continue to trend above average throughout those afternoon hours. Notice today a heat advisory in place until 7 p.m. A lot of areas had those feel-like temperatures rise above 108 out there. As you notice, your current feel-like temperature sits at 100 at this hour. Same thing down in Gonzales, still 109 in Thibodaux, 103 in New Orleans. A couple of cool spots out there down in Slidell, St. Tammany Parish, because of a couple showers out there. In fact, a nice little strong pocket just around Covington that did produce some wind damage out there. Today, 95 was your official daytime high. Normally should sit around 92 out there, but obviously when you factor in that humidity and all that sunshine we had today, that's where it got very uncomfortable and unbearable during the afternoon. 77, very mild to start out your morning. Same picture tonight. We're going to stay very warm this evening with light winds. Mild, muggy, a few clouds out there, feeling like 105 tomorrow afternoon, as we'll top out around 94. But there is the opportunity for a couple thunderstorms heading into the afternoon hours. Right now, it's still in that spotty category, but as rain chances start to climb, you see how temperatures slowly begin to drop as we move forward. Somewhere around 90 degrees going into the weekend. That could even drop a little bit further depending on the amount of rainfall and cloud cover that we see. Doppler radar out there right now, it's pretty quiet for at least the viewing area. We're losing a lot of that heating at this hour, so those storms are quickly beginning to fizzle. Notice how those storms have quickly dropped off south of I-10. We had a couple strong thunderstorms across I-12 and on the North Shore at this point, but that's about it. A lot of those storms are coming really to an end at this point. So watch your futurecast. We're going to start out with some early sunshine tomorrow as the day progresses, a few afternoon clouds. Look for a thunderstorm or two out there heading into the afternoon. Not expected to be severe, but you could always see a heavy downpour out there with a little bit of lightning kind of in the mix. And then as we move forward, obviously that coverage is going to increase going into the weekend, and it could quickly jump into the likely category by Saturday and Sunday if that system does become a tropical disturbance out there, and that's where we could see those heavy rain totals in place. So slow transition away from the heat this week. We're going to see more clouds and more rain by the end of the week, and then obviously we are tracking 92 very closely out there. It currently sits across central Georgia at this point, expected to drift further southward, attach to that front, and then detach, and then that's where it could possibly develop. Right now the environment is very conducive for development. Once it does form, it looks like all track models are taking it to the west at this point. So Lifeline, I just want to show you, this is the one that's kind of getting pushed all over social media at this point, and that's why it shows a system out there. This is the European model, kind of going a little bit more on the intense side of the system. However, we still have a lot of uncertainty with this system, intensity-wise, rainfall-wise. Just again, not much confidence quite yet in this system, but it is looking better and better with every run that we are going to be seeing a tropical system out there, at least a depression by the end of the week. And as you notice here, the threat is heavy rainfall, and this is the latest estimate out there. They just came out with this one. You see rain totals for the capital area now sit somewhere in the 2 to 4 inch range, but along the coast and all the way to the Houston area around Galveston could quickly jump to about 4 to 6 inches of overall rain. 76 out there for tonight. Should be quiet. We partnered up with iHeartRadio of Baton Rouge to get your weather on the go, and here is that 7-day picture. 94 feeling like 105, chance for a shower during the afternoon. A little better chance for some scattered showers Wednesday and Thursday, and then obviously keeping an eye on the northern Gulf, because that could quickly change our forecast by the end of the week, moving into the weekend, as our rain totals are going to be quite high. So again, we could go from scattered showers to likely storms moving into the upcoming weekend. We'll be right back with sports.